this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you are enjoying the save, drop a like on the video, that'd be tremendous. So, slight change of plan. The original plan for today's episode was going to be to do the Leicester game off camera, come back for Barca, then do a buttload of games off camera, and then do Barca again. But I feel like that might be too much to compress. And also, after the second Barca game, there is a Liverpool match, and it's a top of the table clash, and I kind of want to do that. So what we're going to do is we've done Leicester off camera, we're going to do Barca today, and the new rearranged FA Cup 5th round tie against Southend United, so we can try out a few of the slightly younger players in that as well. And then we're going to come back in the next episode and do Barca and Liverpool. I really should have just gone up to this from the last episode. It was a bit confusing because I was running out of time on Friday. So that's how things have gone. However, what I thought we'd do, since we've only got the one off-camera game to talk about, is have a little look at the comparison between Thomas Stepanek and Nicholas Nielsen, because I'm desperate to figure out why it is that Thomas Stepanek is bad and Nielsen / Lancaster is good. Because look at this attribute analysis here. Thomas Stepanek is outperforming Nicholas Nielsen in every single possible metric apart from mental and their level on technical. Just looking at their season stats, we'll have a look at the report in a minute. Well, let's just look at the attributes. So Nielsen has one better crossing than him. They're same on dribbling. Stepanek has a vastly superior first touch on him. Free kicks, heading, long shots, those are all better, but not a great deal. Their finishing is the same, and composure actually is more in favour of Thomas Stepanek. Nielsen's slightly better on penalties. He's a little bit better at marking, but it's very, very minimal. Stepanek's better on tackling. Nielsen is a lot braver by 8, and his teamwork is much, much higher. And I do wonder if those could be the key factors here that is allowing Nicholas Nielsen to be a better player. He's also got better balance than Stepanek, and his natural fitness is slightly improved. But everything else is really into the path of Thomas Stepanek. Now, he does have more PPMs than Nicholas Nielsen too, so that could also be a factor. Just looking at statistics, we're going to just use the league here as an example. Stepanek has started 9 matches and 4 off the bench. Nielsen started 11 matches, 3 off the bench. Stepanek has 1 goal, Nielsen has 3 goals, 4 assists. I mean, it's just undeniable. He scores more goals per 90 minutes, more assists, he makes more key passes, his pass completion is better. He does hit less shots on target, and he does amazingly win less tackles. His tackle completion is slightly worse, and he does cover less ground. But look at the average rating. What I would say as well is it seems like Nicholas Nielsen gets stuck in a little bit more. 3 yellow cards compared to none. I don't know what to make of that entirely, but it's just interesting. Stepanek does also have runs ball with down right, gets into opposition area, gets forward whenever possible, knocks ball past opponent, does not dive into tackles, cuts inside from both wings. There's a lot of things that suggest I've tried giving him the looks for pass instead of goal. He just will not get it. Maybe it's the cuts inside one, because he's getting... That could be it, actually. That genuinely could be it. So I've got my coach getting him to work on that, and we'll see if maybe we can train him out of doing that, because that might genuinely be the only thing holding him back for all we know. What's the heaviest youth player you've seen? I have one is 120 kilos at 16. Is that more than one dude? Is it? I reckon it's 3 dudes with like a trench coat over the top trying to get into the movies. That's got to be it. But yeah, let me know. Heaviest youth player you've seen. If you've got any screenshots too, drop them in the regen chat. Or in the Notts County one, actually, maybe, over on Discord, so we can differentiate, so I know exactly what you're showing me. But yeah, do put that in the spoilers one, maybe. Stepanek bulk buys toilet paper and pasta, pass it on. Yeah, I'd say so. But maybe we can make him change his ways and stop price gouging. Weird thing about it is, I have loads of pasta. We had loads of pasta. No pasta sauce. I'm not about that plain pasta life, so we're in trouble. I mean, it shouldn't really surprise you that we were able to beat Leicester in this match. Jude Bellingham gave them the lead with their first shot of the game. Brilliant strike. They just broke us open, and Jude Bellingham scores an absolute wonder goal. I say wonder goal. He's inside the box, but it's just such a gorgeous little finish, which was great. We weren't very good for a period after that, and we won ourselves a penalty, and Jose Lelsingera scoring his 29th goal of the year. Now, bear in mind, our top scorer ever is Tyrese Campbell with 32 in this save. The top scorer ever was a guy called Tom Keatley, who got 39 in one season. And I suspect that the Son of War may well be coming for him. And I think he might also be going after the overall top league goal scorer for Notts County, which I believe is like 120 goals or something. And I think if he continues to stay at the club, he could very well get there. So yeah, good performance from him. But then Jean Carlos just took over after that. 2 lovely goals from him. Dubois and Assman absolutely ran the show from the middle again. Another assist for Paulo Assman. The guy is having the season of his career. I was going to start on him, but then I thought we'd do the analysis of the others instead. Leicester got a red card in the second half, and as you can see, that kind of provoked them into being better, because such is tradition. Luckily, we were already 3-1 up at that point and got ourselves the victory. Eddie Howe now managing Leicester. They've just got a new manager. It's not going so well for him. And as you can see, of course, Garrett, 23 goals this year. He's got 11 assists now, so he's already up to, 34 goal contributions. Last year it was 39, and we've still got 11 matches to go. There's actually a Liverpool-Spurs game going on at the same time, so Liverpool could move back above us at the top of the league with their game in hand. Ancelotti's Barcelona here. This is going to be quite difficult, let's face it. Liverpool beat Milan, City drew with Lyon, and Chelsea drew with Bayern. Okay, so everyone's really... there's no real weak links, apart from Zenit, who beat Real Madrid. Switching a few things around. I'm not going to be starting... well, he's unregistered anyway. Nicholas Nielsen, it has to be him. Look, you can see he's creeping up on the star rating as well now. Something is really happening with Nielsen, and I'm prepared to give him the opportunity. He's just outperforming Lancaster, and I know you guys like Lancaster, but you surely can understand that Nielsen has just been the man for that role lately, and I want to make sure he gets the opportunity. I'll move these two over like that. Everything else will be all right. I realise that we should maybe go a bit more conservative, but let's face it, we've won so many games in a row lately, we may as well just go all guns blazing here, just for the pure fun of it. Not going to have Lancaster... Well, we will actually. We'll have him over Stepanek. So the bench is going to be Torgerson, Fernandez, Silla, Santana, Perrier, Bonanno, and of course, Lancaster. Big time here. Probably the biggest game we've ever had at the new Notts County Stadium. Probably, I don't know, the Ironmonger Park or something. Few players you're recognising here. They've got Dembele and Ndombele, so lots of that. And they've got, I don't think that's a real player up top somehow, Giovanni Holder at right back as well. Ferro, who I'm pretty certain used to play for Manchester City in this save, or is that Ferrer? I can't remember. And of course, they've got Upamecano, who is just an insane fullback. Not fullback, centre-back. This, for me, is going to be a real test of how far we've come. The amount of games we've won in a row. We've not lost a game in any competition since November. And we might even have a youth intake. We'll have a youth intake in the next episode, that's for sure. It's undeniable that this team has the ability to score goals. We also have the ability to concede goals, though, so it could be a bit of both. And I sense we may end up going out on away goals in this tie, which would be pretty good achievement for us, really, from considering it's our first season in the Champions League. And I really don't think we're quite at that level yet. Ihataren, ball across, and that could be a good chance, and they've already taken the lead after 2 minutes. Alejandro Aizmendi with... yeah. I think there was a few mistakes from many players on that play. I think the first mistake was, I think, Remy Dubois here, with a very, very poor tackle that just plays it straight at the path of Ihataren. But that being said, I think, is this Celso? Yeah, that's dreadful. From a 6'5" centre-back to be missing that and losing a header to a guy who can't be more than a 5'10", that's poor from us. They always scare me when they get into those sort of positions. It's good to have Alberto back in the starting 11, though. Dubois. Oh, there we go. That's the ball we wanted. Guerra's in. Can he finish it? It's a bit of a tight angle, and it's a good block. That's the difference, I think, between the types of teams we've been playing lately and Barcelona. They're just getting those blocks in. Uh-oh. Don't concede a second before half-time, otherwise we'll be in real trouble here. Andrade's ball in. Oh, he's unmarked at the back post, and now we've conceded a penalty. Who was that? Oh, Celso. He is having an absolute mare. He made a huge error for the first goal, and now he's given away a penalty on the stroke of half-time, which Maya will step up and take, and Suarez gets a hand to it, but it's not enough, and Barca lead but 2-0. Somehow still on a 6.6 and performing better than Nikolai Jespersen. Don't know how. We're going to try and mix it up and go down the wings for the second half, just to try and see if there's something more there. We've created a few little opportunities today, but we just haven't quite had the presence of mind to finish them. Nielsen's driving all the way through. They're just that little bit better defensively. Alberto. Oh, nice touch. Ball across. Jean Carlos. Lever. And a great save by Juan in goal for Barca. But there's bigger sides, and then there's Barcelona. It is still nice to see, though, that the one league switched on has not limited Barca to being particularly weak by any stretch. Oh, great ball. Guerra has to sort something here, and he's got to finish, and a great save again. And not only have we conceded poor opportunities, but we've also not taken ours. And that is unmistakable. Guerra's ball in. Jespersen puts it in. There we go, 2-1. Nikolai Jespersen gets us back in the game. I think that's a deserved goal back. We've certainly been a lot better in this second period. And Guerra with another assist. He really should have taken that chance before, though. But I guess we've kind of made up for it with this. It's a good ball in, and Jespersen with a lovely header scores his third of the year. And it's good to see him back in the team, frankly. Assman, oh, there we go. Brilliant ball. Guerra's a little bit too wide, though, but he's got Nielsen running inside. Campbell's on it. Assman. Oh, I thought he was going to go for goal there. He might. And he's gone for goal, and Juan will make the stop. Okay, this is definitely all us in the second period. Very, very encouraging. Rarely do we come out quite so confidently in the second half, but we are on it today, and we're just winning everything from set pieces again. I don't want to push it to very attacking, just because I feel like that would guarantee us to concede a goal. And right now, we're actually playing really well. Now, Alberto's going to get a shot away here. Field blocked, and just back of the net. Jean Carlos, Notts County 2, Barcelona 2. He's suddenly scored a lot of goals lately. His 5th of the season, and that is a very... I'd say a completely deserved equaliser. We fought very, very hard to come back here. Lovely ball inside there. Gets a bit fortunate with the way this bounces to Jean Carlos, but he's still been able to stick that away, and that is a great finish. Right, can we turn this into a win now? I'm making a brave choice. I'm going to bring Bonanno on for Guerra, because we're getting some good success with crosses, and Bonanno has got much more of an aerial presence, and I do wonder if we could maybe take advantage of that. Holder. Campbell clears it. Lancaster flicks it on, and oh, here we go. Dubois got it. They don't know who to mark. Remy Dubois goes past one. Can he swear it across? He does. Finds Guerra in his back of the net. Notts County 3, Barcelona 2. And I regret the substitution now, but that's his 30th goal of the season. And we have flipped it around on them in the second half. This is quite some performance. Lovely, lovely breakaway. I love everything about this move. Firstly, the way Dubois goes past him, man, but then the fact that he actually chooses to play it back inside for Guerra. Look at that. First time effort. Bottom corner. Notts County 3, Barcelona 2. But there could still be a sting in the tail yet. We've seen nothing from them in the second half, really. Miranda? When we need Suarez to make a relatively simple stop, he can't. That's so disappointing. Like, this should not be a dangerous situation. It's deflected into his path, and he's taken it's a relatively straightforward save for Suarez, and he's bundled that into the back of the net, and that is the last thing we needed right now. Banano, can he knock it around the court? Oh, it's off. It's done. Notts County 3, Barcelona 3. It's disappointing. Dubois was phenomenal in that match. To turn that around from being 2-0 down and then to concede a goal like that right at the end, I've got to give the boys a lot of credit for the performance in that second half to turn it around, but then it just fell apart right at the death there, and I think we're going to struggle to get through this. But we'll have a little break and do Southend United and see if things calm down a little bit, eh? Right then, we're back. Some bad news. We're going to be missing 3 players for the second Barcelona game because we've got 3 suspensions to Celso, Alberto, and obviously Celso will be missing anyway because he's twisted his ankle, and Darren Lever. Not ideal, because Santana's also now picked up an injury in training. So, yeah. So we'll do a little switcheroo. That's fine. Alberto can start this one. Jespersen and Perrier will be fine. Now, changes I want to make. So, obviously, I want to start Sean Lancaster for this game. That goes without saying. I'm going to start Banano as well, because I want to see what he can do. I'm also going to start Turgerson. Now, we'll leave that for now. He doesn't like me at the moment anyway, because I wouldn't loan him out. Because, you know, I wanted to have him play for us, but whatever. And Alberto could, generally speaking, always use a break, so we're going to get Keskin in as well. So the bench is going to be De Los Santos, Campbell, Guerra, Nielsen, Alberto, Humanov, and John Carlos. I just want to see what Banano can do up top for us against the poorer side. See if someone like Turgerson can make an impact for us in the midfield. I don't know. It's just an interesting experiment. We can obviously bring these guys off the bench to really make something happen as well if we need to. Plus, it'll just be a bit of fun to see what Banano can actually do when given a start for us. And it would just give Guerra a little bit of a rest, to be honest. I think he could do with it. He's been so, like, in form lately. I just want to see what he can do. Give Lancaster a chance to impress in the cup as well. Give Fernandez some chances as well. Just give players a little bit of an opportunity. And Turgerson as well. Our sort of understudy. And Lancaster's just driving in. Go on, lad. Square it. Oh, he's been fouled and it is a penalty. I don't know who'll take it. Let's find out, I guess. Is that Banano? Oh, it's Turgerson. And he scored. Well, there you go. 1 minute into, I believe, his first ever start for the club. And Rune Turgerson has scored his first ever goal. I don't know why he was on pens. He must have solid enough penalties, or because all the normal takers are out of the team. That is a lovely, lovely penalty. Just drills it down the side, and we lead at Roots Hall now, if it's still called Roots Hall. Lancaster's won it. Here we go, Sean. This is where we need to see what he's capable of here. Banano's going to make the run, but he's being held up by the defender. Lancaster's cutting all the way through. Oh, such a nice idea. But again, he looked for the pass. And mopped up by Perrier. Oh, what a ball. And Lever's now got space to get the shot away. And he has. That is a lovely finish from Darren Lever. He really does seem to like the FA Cup there. Gael Perrier with a lovely little pick out. 2-0 up now. Darren Lever with his 8th goal of the season. He's having the season of his life. But what about this for a first-time ball into the channel from Perrier? Lever, once he gets this touch, he's completely away from the defender. But it's still an excellent finish from the lad with his right foot. Glorious stuff. We do like leaving some gaps today. Assman's corner. And Jespersen heads it home. Another assist for Assman for the season. It's weird seeing him taking corners, but he's taken a lovely one there. And Jespersen makes it 3-0. We are comfortably cruising to a win here. It's good because we didn't lose to Barca. And now we've instantly gone out here and put in a really nice victory in the cup just to keep that run of form going. We've got West Ham in the league next. It's all looking good. Assman again. Headed away. Banana will pick this up. I want to see him score a goal today. That'd be really nice. Oh, well, he's provided an assist for who else but Sean Lancaster. His 6th of the season. He's actually been playing quite well today, and now he's got a goal to pay for it. He and Darren Lever really do like these cup matches, but a really, really nice assist from Banano. Banano has split the defence open here with a lovely pass to the back post. Lancaster's in there, and it's a lovely finish. Their goalkeeper's been given a really bad rating all of a sudden. I don't know why, because we haven't seen any more opportunities since, so that's a strange one. Sure. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a great goal from Aristema. He's just come off the bench, gets one back for Southend, and frankly, the number of chances they've created, they bloody deserve that goal. We do leave ourselves awfully open when we play a slightly more rotated side in these types of matches. We still look good going forward, though. 4-1 up. It's an excellent finish from him. I thought the defender got across, but no, great goal. Southend have just brought on a player whose name is quite literally Hugo Pickup. That's a great name. They've got Lee King and Hugo Pickup. Brilliant names. Darren Lever. Banana's making the run through the middle. Lever's just gone straight past his man like he's not even there. And he's gone for... Oh, my goodness. Lever's completely caught them by surprise there. And we get an assist from Marvin Suarez. It's 5-1. That's really harsh on Southend. They've done all right, actually. But Suarez just kicks this out to here. And yeah, it's the standard sort of play. The defender gets a bit caught out here. And Lever's just able to breeze past. But he's completely caught the keeper by surprise here. Just by going with the early shot with his right foot. Keeper's not expecting it. And it's 5-1. And Lever's grabbed himself another goal. I now understand why the keeper's on a bad rating, because that was some dreadful goalkeeping to allow that to actually happen. Great presence of mind for Darren Lever, though, to actually score his 9th goal of the season. Genuinely makes you wonder, though, if Darren Lever has got an England call-up in his future. I genuinely thought when he joined us, when he first came through, that he might have future England written all over him. But it kind of faded away, and I do wonder, he's still only 21. He's rated at 4 stars in this team. There could be that in his future. 5-1 in the end. Very harsh, I'd say, on Southend United. I think if they were better with their chances, they'd have got a few more goals on the night there, frankly. But 5-1, that's what we wanted. We're through. Lovely. So, next episode, you know what it's going to be. We've got West Ham and Newcastle off camp. Those are 2 winnable games, you know. Then it really does get crazy when we've got Barcelona and Liverpool. Barcelona to somehow see if we can scrape through to the next round of the Champions League, and then Liverpool in a top-of-the-table clash. Massive time. If we win against Liverpool at home, I reckon we might have a chance at actually winning the title. And then things get very difficult, because we've got Man United and Palace and an FA Cup quarter-final in there too, with Arsenal as well. This could be where the wheels come off, but for now, there'll be a youth intake in there as well. We have still not lost a game since late November. It's glorious. If you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, despite the Barcelona performance, I still think we played well. Drop a like, that'll be glorious. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hopefully we can keep this one going. Hold your gun, capybara. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.